Welcome back mga idol. Tuloy tayo. Babalik. Focus na lang. I-focus na naman tayo. Ay, nako. Ano naman ang bigyan ko talaga sa kasi kanina.
Welcome, fans. Thanks for joining us for this.
Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah.
Lalabing di ka, yes, I believe, siya yan.
I'm definitely.
Okay, sunod ng game. Wacky Wax. Let's go.
And inside the locker room, everyone trying to lock in, get mentally ready for another hard-fought NBA battle. TGIF, everyone. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. We're bringing it to you live. And tonight we've got the Milwaukee Bucks playing against the Chicago Bulls. Hi, folks. This is Brian Anderson. I'm with Grant Hill and Brent Berry. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. And a look now at the Milwaukee Bucks' upcoming schedule. On Sunday, they'll take on Ben Simmons and the Brooklyn Nets. And then on Monday, they'll be matching up with Drew Holiday and the Boston Celtics.
What a great opportunity for this team to take a step forward. They have some tough road games coming up, and that kind of stretch can bring a team together. Winning some of these games would be huge for their overall confidence.
And the starting group for Chicago. Levine and Williams are the two forwards. Kitty and White pair to make the backcourt. And it's Vucevic in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Milwaukee, as always, it's Middleton and Giannis at the forward spots. Lillard and Trent Jr. are the guards, and it's Lopez in at center. Well, if you followed him... P on his path to the NBA. You know, the one criticism of his game is that he can defer too often, Grant.
And at times, I think that's been a fair criticism.
Checked in from Milwaukee. Green comes in for Trent. So Chicago going with an almost entire new group here. Smith, he's checked in for Williams. MP comes in for Levine. Horton Tucker, he's checked in for White. And it's Ball in for Giddey. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Giannis Antetokounmpo wants to take on the tough assignments defensively. He said, quote, "I believe I'm one of the best two-way players to ever play this game, and I want to have that challenge, knowing that you gave everything to the game and you gave everything to stop the other team's best player."
He certainly wants to dominate in every way, Allie. Thank you. MP, the pass to Vucevic. Kicks it out to MP. Here's the three. Again, MP missing.
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
Green with the ball. Guarded now by Ball. Over to the left wing. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Lillard got a good look. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Lillard's got 8.
Smart and aggressive. Lillard repeatedly dominating the pick and roll set.
Horton Tucker, the pass to Smith, to the inside. And MP gets it to go on the assist by Smith. There's 39 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Antetokounmpo. Man, a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That's on Jalen Smith.
Great to see Antetokounmpo going strong inside. At times, the D has no choice but to foul him.
Brent, we've never seen a player like Giannis. How do you stop him? Or how do you at least slow him down?
Well, B.A., there's a reason why I'm over here in a suit and the coaches are over there in their suits. That's their job. And Giannis is just one of those guys you hope is having an off night. Force him into as many jump shots as you possibly can. But inside, Giannis is going to get there, and he's going to devastate you.
Ball no good. Antetokounmpo against Craig. Antetokounmpo outside. Got it off in time. Zach LaVine. He's been the guy making things happen for the Chicago Bulls. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. Thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen from Chicago, what's your take so far?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Pretty prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, that's the kind of thing that happens.
They've got Bobby Portis. Prince is out there with Chris Middleton. Then it's Green, and it's Jackson in at the 2-guard position. That's the group from Milwaukee right now. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Bucks trail by 8. Jackson surveying the D. Pass to Middleton. Jackson outside. Back to Middleton. Deflects the pass. Clock at 6, and that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will keep it. While we have a moment, let's check out the highest scoring teams in the league last season. The 4th spot held by Milwaukee.
And last year, I liked watching this team operate on the offensive end. The ball movement, the patience, the confidence. You love seeing all that come together.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Trent's checked in. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. Batista. It's all in by Portis.
Nice.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Down low. The teardrop. That one goes in.
Easy to keep Bobby Portis away from the mid area where he carves out a lot of room. Just works hard.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. And here's MP from outside. Oh, another miss by MP.
He just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Well, the last time the Bulls won a playoff series was back in 2015, Grant.
That was back when Butler and Rose were their leading scorers. And it just shows you just how long it's been. But they've been stuck in mediocrity ever since. And right now, they are desperate for a breakthrough season.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. A different look for Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Prince. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Green. Williams is checked in for Chicago. Zach LaVine comes in for White. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Trent from long range. Chicago with a rebound. Batista's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Ball. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Sometimes Lonzo's got to put the defense on their heels and start attacking with some aggression. And that play.
Timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Now here's Giddey. He's got 5. There's the triple. And MP gets it to go on the assist from Giddey. MP's got 7 now in this quarter. Now Lillard. Portis with a screen on Giddey. For 3, here's Lillard. And it's cleared by Vucevic.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Outside LaVine. Another 3 for Chicago.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Brian, with the Bucks switching coaches midway through last season, Doc Rivers experienced with star-laden rosters. He said, quote, "I resist thinking that you can't coach players. I have no problem holding them accountable. If you don't do it, you're not going to win." Brian, the pressure's on to get it done.
Burden of expectations. It's title or bust. Thanks, Allie. Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis' career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it.
Back to Lillard. Lillard! What'd you expect?
He's shooting well, doing his best to keep this offense in gear, but he hasn't had a lot of support.
Here's Giddey. Rips it home off a terrific move.
Defense not able to keep up as Giddey throws them off with that clever move.
43 seconds left to play in the first half. Jackson outside. He's off on that one. Nice D from Vucevic.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
A nice shot by MP. MP's got 11 points.
And that's what happens when you let MP get positioning inside. The smart play. Wait and take the final shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
Pass to Giddey. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson. And so it's the Chicago Bulls looking in total control with this 17-point advantage as the buzzer sounds. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. We'll be right back after this word.
Ay. $100,000 yan ah.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
Well, right now for Chicago, hey, their spirits are high. They have a chance to start the season on a winning streak. Build up that momentum, guys.
The way they looked in that first game, it certainly wouldn't be a surprise. And going back now to that first half, you could say things are going extreme.
Their bench production, those guys can heat it up in a hurry. Give the starters a little rest. Can't ask for more than that.
Wash, rinse, repeat. You guys wouldn't understand that because it involves shampooing. And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big making a switch here. Green is checked in. Chicago making a switch here. Milwaukee has gone 4 of 9 from beyond the arc since the break. And so in the game for the Bulls, Williams and Vucevic are inside. Ball is out there with Taylor Horton-Tucker. And it's MP in at the 3. Chicago has gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. Well, Grant, from roster to coaching changes, the Bucks have been trying to become an even more elite team.
Yeah, teams are always tinkering now these days, BA. The Bucks know they are a high-level team, but they want to dominate the competition on another level.
Looking to get back on track. And the dunk by Lillard.
And not something you want to do. You let Lillard drive all the way to the rack, and he will throw it down.
Outside Horton-Tucker to the paint. Here's Batista. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Bucks. Their next game is in Markham.
Yes, sir! Oh, that's really wow right there. I think Giannis loves that kind of stuff right there. His dunks sometimes get vicious.
Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G slam cam. Williams passes to MP. Count the basket. MP's got 13.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Outside, Green. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Over Williams. Antetokounmpo can't connect.
His touch from mid-range, and that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Batista. And the layup is good off the glass. Batista's got 4 points in the quarter.
Oh, that's excellent. Get the ball down deep inside and cash in on a simple basket.
And here's Lillard. 13 points in the game. Outside, Green. Sends it home from three-point land. Green's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. With 1 on the clock. That That shot, no good. Zach LaVine, he's been the guy making things happen for Chicago. What a game from deep. Head coach Billy Donovan is mic'd up along.
Exert yourself by being disciplined and focused on the right stuff. All right, good job. Come on, go.
Good words of praise from Billy Donovan, asking his team to stay locked in, make good choices.
Yeah, and when all 5 of these guys are on the same page, great things tend to happen. We'll see.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works, or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Lillard and Trent Jr. are the guards. Torian Prince is out there with Bobby Portis. And it's Green at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Back to Craig, pass the ball. Inside. Here's Batista. Nails the baby hook. And the Bulls lead by 21.
Well, MP goes through the defense for the score. Wow.
Ball against Lillard. That's tipped. Craig with a steal. Ball outside. 3-pointer. Nails it from 3.
So much talk about the improvement in Lonzo Ball's 3-point mechanics. It takes a lot of time and a lot of dedication.
And that one's good. Green.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
Pass to MP. Oh, deflected. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Portis.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Brook Lopez is checked in for the Bucks. And the Bulls also making a change. LaVine, he's checked in for Gordon Tucker. Well, Milwaukee shooting just 42% so far in the game. Good.
Not sure which clips they watched at halftime, but he has figured out how to attack the D, and they kept him in check in the first half. He's flipped it.
MP against Trent. Pass the ball. Here's LaVine for 3. Rebounded by Lopez. Lopez has got 4 rebounds now. Now Lillard. Brett, you had a ton of playoff experience as a player. What was the atmosphere of the NBA postseason like?
Well, the intensity certainly picks up, BA, but looking back at it, it's so fun to see the amount of attention that all of a sudden comes with playoff basketball. So many more fans, so many more cameras, so much on the line. It's really where you enjoy all that hard work.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. Milwaukee making some. All the Bucks. They trail by 24.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says, in a great win for the Bulls.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Greg.
VA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And this one concludes with their second victory of the year.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Zach LaVine.
Just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving.
Into the lane. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Pass to Middleton. Fires from deep. Smith with the rebound. Middleton against Ball. So it's the Bulls Bulls winning this one easily. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement at DBA. It was in enemy territory. They controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that'll do it, folks. For Brent Berry, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
MP, you are the straw that stirs the drink.
Congrats to MP on his first 20-point game. I remember the first time I scored 20 in college. An amazing feeling.
MP about to tear the roof off.
Let's keep this winning streak going. Feeling you, MP.
You might be wondering what this giant building right in the heart of the city is all about.
Basking.
There he is.
That's us.
The legend. They don't even know what's coming for them.
The fans have been waiting for it. They want to see the debut of MP. He'll get a chance to show what he can do as they make their home debut. You can feel the electricity in the building. It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. With Doris Berg, Greg Anthony, and Hall of Famer David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. And our special guest at the broadcast table for this one, the celebrated Shams Charania. Hey, Shams, thanks so much for joining us tonight. It's a pleasure to have you here.
Kevin, thanks so much. Always fun to hang out with you and all your crew as we talk basketball.
All right, I've told Doris and Greg and David, just buckle up because we are going to be on a great ride with you. And a chance now to look at the schedule for the Bulls. On Monday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Memphis and going up against the Grizzlies. And then on Wednesday, they'll go back home and will be hosting the Orlando Magic.
And for that game against the Jazz, that one, the 7th on the season for them, the team's still looking to improve each time they take the floor.
Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Dort and Williams up in the forward positions. Mason Wallace is out there with Gilgeous Alexander, and it's Holmgren into the 5 spot. And for Chicago, Levine and Williams up in the forward position. The guard set is Giddey and White, and it's Vucevic in at the pivot, manning the middle. And if you talk to guys who know MP, who grew up with him, they'll all say that he lets his game do the talking.
And he's got a very business-like approach to himself when he's on the floor. MP can dish it.
Going with an almost entirely new group here. Smith checked in for Patrick Williams. MP comes in for Zach LaVine. Horton Tucker's checked in for White. And Ball subbed in for Josh Giddey. Then for the Thunder, Hartenstein's checked in for Holmgren. Wiggins comes in for Dort. And it's Alex Caruso in for Gilgeous Alexander. Hartenstein passes to Caruso. Williams finds Wallace. Wiggins with it. Over MP. And Wiggins with the basket on the assist by Wallace. Wallace has got 3 assists now in this one.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Good ball movement here by the Bulls. To the right side. MP inside. Covered by Wiggins. Kept alive. Past the ball. Here's MP. There's the 3. Rebound by Wallace.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Wiggins with it. Now Smith defending. And that one's good. Wiggins.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Ball dishes to Smith. And here is MP. Covered by Wiggins. Batista, that's good.
Defense has to know this. MP, if he gets space inside, he will finish.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Wiggins. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Wiggins has got 6.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Caruso with the ball. Still without a basket. It's Williams, high post. Misses from close range. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Thunder. He totals. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, we've seen the Thunder really take control here.
The offense firing on all cylinders. They dominated that first period.
That's exactly the start you want. You take complete command, and now you've got to maintain that focus.
So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. They've got Torrey Craig. All out there with White. Then it's MP. And it's Smith in at the center, filling out the middle. And things can get so intense when NBA rumors start flying, Shams. You know that. The teams are just kind of holding on sometimes for dear life. What is it like when you break a major NBA story, like you've done numerous times?
It's like when your heart skips a beat, Kevin. It's like when you feel like you are in such a rush and there's a surge of excitement that hits every particle of your body. Every profession obviously has a big payoff. Everything happens so fast. When it happens, it makes all the hard work worth it, but it certainly brings a great feeling, and I definitely get goosebumps to this day.
You get goosebumps, but the hard work you put in to get that story, I know what you guys go through. It is amazing the hours you spend.
365, 24/7.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, Kobe White became one of the top candidates last season for most improved player. He says, I always tried to just let the work show. I wanted to prove that I could be a starting guard in this league. Just got to continue to get better every day, be aggressive, and be who I am. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Dean, love that attitude. And we saw some players banged up down the stretch last season, Shams.
I'm told that there was a focus on maybe allowing some more flexibility in physicality. It definitely upped the intensity some. And I think that's what the fans want. But there are going to be some trade-offs. That includes free throw rates, that includes game time, and in the long haul, adding some more physicality and adding some more attention to detail defensively, allowing defenders to play more and defend more. That should be good for the game.
Yeah, those were good trends, I would agree. Horton Tucker's checked in for White. Holmgren, he's checked in for the Thunder. Mason Wallace comes in for Isaiah Joe. Shot clock at 6. Back to Hartenstein. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
You communicate so much with NBA GMs. You talk with owners. You talk with personnel people. You know, knowing what they do, what is an overlooked part of how they operate their day-to-day jobs with these NBA teams?
A few things for me, Kevin. It is the relationships with agents, other teams. Are they trusted? Do they have the trust of others? That is important, certainly. How well connected are they within the organization? How are they building their own front offices in their own buildings? But their thirst for information, their ability to use information to strategize, that is something that occurs every single day. Because if you know something is happening with a specific team, that could shape how you want to strategize with your team.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Pass to Batista, and stolen by Wallace. Now here's Caruso. From outside, off the mark.
Well, they are daring him to miss, and he obliges.
Here's Ball, and the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter or block just about every shot in his vicinity.
Williams is checked in for Chicago. Zach LaVine comes in for Horton Tucker. The Thunder also
Ay,
changing
bigay.
it. Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Dort comes in for Alex Caruso. And it's Isaiah Joe in for Gilgeous-Alexander. And Mark Daigneault. So it's Oklahoma City looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Good to see you, and welcome.
One thing that stands out to me, guys, is the disparity in free throws. They need a new recipe for getting to the line.
Yeah, fewer jumpers, more driving to the hoop.
Okay, now let's see what's going on. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game, Captain.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll... For Chicago, MP's checked in for LaVine, and it's Lonzo Ball in for Josh Giddey. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Vucevic finds Ball. Inside, here's MP. It's MP muscling his way for two.
The desire to win, it fuels MP. He doesn't let anything get in his way.
So for Oklahoma City right now, the post pair for him will be Williams and Holmgren. Wallace is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Caruso in at the three. Wallace the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren with a screen on Williams. Good on the shot. 8 points for Williams.
And with that one, he halts an 11-0 run by the Bulls.
Outside, White. Holmgren against Vucevic. Williams for three. And Holmgren pulls it down.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
And that one's good, Caruso.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
Ball kicks to MP. And the dunk by MP.
This young kid's got some ups. MP throwing it down.
Oklahoma City leading by 16. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 20. Plays it up and banks it in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 22.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Here's MP. No good with the layup. Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Caruso finds Williams. A three-pointer off the mark.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
Here's MP, and that's good. A nice job of doing this as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. Got it. Good job in the low post. 24 points for him.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And so it's Oklahoma City with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close.
Di tayo
Let's take a
mananalo
listen to
dito.
a recent
Putang
huddle
lang,
from Coach
galing
Billy
yung
Donovan.
It's not going to be easy.
Alexander.
We got to stay with it when it's not going well. We're all right. Come on, a lot of time. It's a lot of time. Keep battling.
Well, recognizing that it's a long game, his team can come back.
Kevin, they absolutely can, but it starts with getting stops and their defense translating into great offense.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. We've got Ball. Torrey Craig is out there with MP. And it's Smith, and it's Horton Tucker in at the 2. Pass to MP. And he banks in the lane.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
The Thunder leading by 16. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Lonzo Ball picks one up.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
What's been amazing to watch is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander going from good player to now putting his name at the very top of the list in terms of great guards in the league.
Pass to Craig. To the paint. Here's MP. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Oklahoma City shooting 61% from the field, showing some marvelous touch out there. Took him no time at all on that one.
Di tayo mananalo dito, sir.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Ball dishes to Smith. Down low. Poke loose. Now here's Caruso. From downtown. It doesn't go for him. Now Ball. Craig passes to Smith. And too much time in the lane. They get called to the 3-second violation.
And you can see what he wants to do. That was a tough giveaway.
And I think the intention doesn't always equal the result. Wrong play, wrong time.
Chicago making a switch here. Levine's checked in. The Thunder also changing it up. Shang.
Halo na yan. Poking na ka. O, 20, oh.
Calls timeout. 1:14 left in the fourth quarter of this one.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Oklahoma City.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought. An all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that. And man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Chet Holmgren.
I think it would be impossible to overstate the influence he had on this basketball game. He was the centerpiece of what they did on the offensive end and the anchor of their defense. That's as complete a performance as we've seen.
Good on the triple.
We saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
MP's shot is good.
Coming right back, MP with a huge 3.
We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so the Thunder now can just hold on to the ball. Ball against Caruso. And he commits the intentional foul.
And you can see where they're coming from by fouling to stop the clock. But really, they're just getting themselves out.
The free throw drops for... So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. A resounding victory for them. And...
Chin up, margin you day. Some nights, the shots don't fall. great music, great ribs. This is one city I don't mind visiting. It's your world. We just live in it.
Hey folks, basta medyo gumagano na. Good night. See you next time right here on my channel. Bye.